Tuesday. Current events, right now. What's happening? America. Now. America. Now! Spider-Man Far From Home trailer dropped. I didn't really pay too much attention to it. Like I said yesterday with the Thrones trailer, I don't get too crazy over trailers because nowadays it's more about marketing than it is for the actual fans. So they're trying to convince the people who didn't see it, therefore they're showing you too much. Therefore people who actually genuinely care and are already bought and sold might get something a little spoiled. Like for instance, Avengers Infinity War. Ant-Man's fucking already out of the quantum realm. Cool. Or the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. Peter Parker's supposed to be fucking dust. Although there are theories that this picture from the trailer of him holding up his passport and the thumb is blocking the date means that Marvel doesn't really want you to know when this movie's taking place. So some people are speculating that this movie, Far From Home, is actually taking place before Avengers Infinity War. Which means that before Thanos came down on his ship and Peter Parker jumped off the Queensboro Bridge to go help Tony out and then got stuck in space and then, I don't feel so good, and dust away. Spoilers, but I mean you should have watched it already. It's on Netflix. We did get a look at Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio, and he looks very cool, you know, kind of just looks like Jake Gyllenhaal. I was a little worried, like, what are they going to do with this, like, fishbowl type guy, but he's cool, you know, they show his face at first, he comes down like, just, you know, comes down.
You don't want any part of this.
He says something, he does something, and then all of a sudden, like, you get that one glimpse of him, he does put the fishbowl on eventually, and it looks kind of badass, so he's got like green spray, he's just spraying everywhere, so I'm in on it. I'm in. Speaking of Avengers Infinity War being on Netflix and just Netflix in general, Netflix announced that it will be raising its prices to all US streamers. Sometime in the near future, the base minimum subscription will be $13 a month for Netflix. So, you know, the typical response is just like, fuck Netflix, I'm boycotting, this is bullshit, they can't raise my price. I signed up for $7.99, I want to stay at $7.99. It's like, well, you know, maybe they want to increase the company. And so how is Netflix going to increase the company? Well, it's like the Disney streaming service is coming out in 2020, so maybe they're raising the price so that they can compete once all their Disney footage gets swept and they have to start creating original content. $13.99. That's a couple extra billion a year for Netflix. So who knows? Maybe they'll take that money and instead of just streaming, they'll actually start opening up Netflix movie theaters, which I've heard that they're thinking about doing. And you know, instead of like, oh, Netflix stinks, you can only watch on your TV, they're going to start having theaters where you could actually watch Netflix originals in theaters, like Bird Box, just on the big screen. Then we have Family Guy, America's favorite controversial show, getting a little less controversial after it makes announcements that it will be phasing out gay jokes. Because gay jokes are like cigarettes. You can't just quit cold turkey, you gotta kind of phase them out, you know, little by little, until finally we're done. It's gonna take a lot to take me away from you. Max Siedemtoff, German scientist, announces that he has set up a sound installation in the middle of the desert in Africa, and it's called, what better than Toto Forever. So pretty much a scientist set up a bunch of solar panel speakers in the desert in Africa, and they are just playing the song Africa by Toto. So pretty pointless. Kind of like the idea. I just wonder if there's going to be any idiots dying trying to go there and take psychedelic drugs while they're trying to find the Africa location and they're just dying out in the desert. With the crises we've been having lately, I know you know that could be a crisis. And to stay on the topic of music, it was announced that Alica Keys will be hosting the 61st Grammy Awards. I'm in on that. You know, I love me some Alica Keys. I keep on falling. My boo, my oh, my oh, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Alica Keys, musical icon, you know, usually they get the comedians, usually they get these people. I don't think there's any controversial tweets that are going to be popping up on Alica Keys, so she's good, she's in the clear. You know, she's also got like a legacy, so people respect her body of work. I think she's a good person to mend the youth and the old people and get them together to watch one thing. And then we move on to our last topic of the day. This actually wasn't even going to be a topic of the day, but you know, when I went to go get my 7-Eleven coffee, I happened to walk by this new snack. I've never seen it before. I did like a triple take. I was like, and I said to myself, well, that's new. And while I was, you know, coming here to make this video, I said, why not just bring it over to the camera, try it in front of the people, and let you guys know how I think about it. So without further ado, we have the Kellogg's Rice Krispie Treats Snap Crackle Poppers. So it's pretty much just like a Rice Krispie treat, but it's a little bite size and it has like vanilla frosting all over it. So I thought like, wow, that's actually pretty sweet. So obviously I had to, they're like the size of a dice. You know, you can roll them, play a little CeeLo if you want, craps, whatever your game is. I got the cookies and cream ones. They had like chocolate, vanilla, I think these could be a real big game changer. I'm sitting in a movie with the fucking Snap Crackle Poppers, just pop, pop, pop. So, here we go. Yes. Immediate yes, as soon as you crunch into it, just like, God. If you like Rice Krispie treats, you're gonna fucking love these. Well done, Kellogg's. Well done, Rice Krispies. I fucking love you. I love you people watching. Some of you. Let me finish the rest of this bag. See you guys soon.